Hello, my friends, and welcome back to what I am almost certain will be the final episode of Dark Souls. We have to kill this boss, and then we are ready to fight Lord Gwyn himself. I'm actually really excited for this. I don't think I've ever had a series run for this long, and I think Jak and Daxter was probably the longest game I ever actually finished on this channel, so this is actually really exciting for me. Let's do this. Ouchie. That's rather intimidating, I will admit. Alright. Let's do this! Now, he will be doing necromancy stuff, so he will be summoning skeletons that I can't kill because I'm not using any sort of divine weapon, but whatever. No, target Nito. Then drink. Then attack. Symbol of Avarice. And you know what? Silver Serpent Ring. Why not? I know the souls aren't all that important to us anymore, but I can't resist. I love the look of the Symbol of Avarice. So, yeah, that was fairly quick. Jeez! Okay, let's take this crap off before he kills us. Yeah, I really can't think of anything else that I would have missed. Alright, where's the... Here we go. I mean, I know I didn't go into covenants or anything, but... you know. Alright. Boom. Let's see, what does this increase? Well, that increases my defense capabilities. So does that... Does everything increase defense? Oh, that must just be like a level up benefit then. Huh. Weird. I mean, I guess I'll just... Why not? More strength. Yeah, we'll just pump intelligence, I don't care. Alright. Oh, I can't just warp straight to the Lord Vessel? Okay. I would have liked to show the rest of Sigmayr's story, but I don't really know how he works. I don't know, maybe you're supposed to leave him? I don't know. I'm excited. Now, Lord Gwyn, he's actually a pretty good boss to face. I mean, I'll go into more details when we're actually down there. Oi! Framped. Good morning. Wake up, you old withering snake.
I am pleased, is it? Very well. Then...
Alright. Ugh. Yeah, because we went through the painted world. I remember that very well. We went through Ash Lake, so I'm pretty sure those are the only two really optional areas of the game. The Valley of the Drakes, there's really not much to show off there. It's just kind of a hub area that takes you from one place to another.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito,
Dead.
the Witch of Izalith,
Dead.
the four kings of New Londo, who
Very
inherited
dead.
the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath, the
Long dead.
Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return.
What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Let's go ahead and repair everything, just in case. Alright, here we go. Light it up. Still not sure what these are supposed to be. They're like ghosts of the Black Knights. But yeah, here's also the only place where you can really farm Black Knights, because there are 5 here that all respawn. They all drop like a different color of Titanite. I think this is the sword one? Yeah, just the regular sword. I'm pretty sure there's 2 of these. Yeah, you're always guaranteed to get a Titanite chunk off of them, and then you can get their shield and their special weapon once in a while. This one, I believe, is going to be the Ultra Sword. Whee! Or yeah, the Great Sword. Oh. Red Titanite. It'd be cool if they had like a unique weapon that didn't fit into any of the categories. The Black Knight Ultra Great Sword. It's too bad we didn't save Solaire. He could actually help us here. I miss Solaire. A lot of weird corruption type stuff right there. Hi there. Another sword. Ow. Come on, hit me. Hit me! Not with that! Shh. Just die! Thank you. Over here is like the Black Knight set of armor. Also, I just want to take a look here. How cool is this place? Like, this is right up there with Ash Lake. I mean, it's just piles of burnt out death. I don't even know what to describe it as, but it's awesome. This is like, this area is the perfect representation of Gwyn. Obviously, at some point, it was a very regal area, probably a palace, I would imagine. But now it's gone hollow, basically. The entire area has gone hollow. I like it. I like it a lot. So, first the halberd, then the great axe, I believe? Or no, halberd's last. Isn't he? Wow! I can't believe I missed that parry. There we go! I actually want to practice my parries a bit because they can help a lot with Gwyn. Because I believe he's immune to backstabbing. But I'm not going to practice parrying with this guy. I know better. And you're done. As I nicked your foot. I think the halberd has a higher drop frequency than the rest of them, probably because it sucks the most. But I swear it'll drop way more often than the rest. So anyway, here we go. And the music. Oh, the music. Cannot backstab, what am I thinking? Also, this is a good place to use height advantage. Get him on an area above you. Also, that attack you want to avoid. Because it hurts a lot, and you cannot block it. Also, I like that he makes the same sound as, like, stone enemies when you hit him. Okay, I'm not doing so good with the parrying, and holy crap! I drank an Estus there. That was not cool. I'm actually really surprised I died to that. I usually don't die to Gwyn. Okay, then. Let's try to just bum rush past the Black Knights this time. But yeah, it's definitely... I think it's a very appropriate ending for this game. Also, where am I? I don't know how I ended up over here. I have no clue what happened there. I just kind of went off into my own head and wasn't paying attention to where I was going. It's a good thing I wasn't, like, in a car. Dude. You ever get that feeling like you're being followed? And there's Messenger again. Hello! Haha, you missed. They're still chasing me. Right, because Black Knights have, like, I think 2 to 3 times the aggro range of normal enemies. Well, I know all enemies have different aggro ranges, but Black Knights have the longest, I believe. I'm not sure if that trait is shared by Silver Knights. No, it can't be. Ow. He actually hit me once. Oh, I think I got the first 2 to back off, at least. I remember one time, I was having trouble beating Gwyn with a character I had made. I forget which one it was. I think it was a Spellblade that I had done, because I didn't realize... Ow! Okay. Well, that went downhill fast. Ay, okay, so... Don't skip the last few. You know, it was actually New Game Plus was why I was having trouble with him, and I hadn't yet realized that going pure sorcery is the most powerful you can ever be in Dark Souls. Like, it is... you deal frightening amounts of damage with... I'm sorry, I had to look at something, and... I was only playing with one hand. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we get there, and I have my Spellblade. And I ended up summoning 2 Sunbros, because this was when I was still doing multiplayer. Ended up getting 2 Sunbros, and they were both offense clerics. They just... endless lightning. They killed Gwyn before he could even attack. Because they just filled him up with lightning. It was just like, wow, on New Game Plus. Wow. I don't think they really scaled the difficulty of the bosses with the number of players, which is unfortunate because that means just having 2 or 3 people makes it a cakewalk at that point. Yeah, keep following me. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, at least I blocked it then. We are not going to run by any of these guys anymore. I'm done with that. Not what I wanted to do, actually. Come on. Alright. Okay. It's not like it matters that I lost souls into humanity. I'm not going to use anything at this point. But, yeah, I would like to actually kill Gwyn. That'd be nice. I may end up... If this run doesn't pan out, I'm going to start doing jump cuts, and you may never hear me say this because I may cut out this part as well, because I'm not really, like, ow, saying anything of any importance. Goodbye, sir. No. Oh, you can't. Oh. Just die. So I think with Gwyn, I'm going to be a little more offensive this time around. Hey, Black Knight Sword. Those are actually pretty good. Like, if you get that sword from the first knight you kill, you want to spec into it. Because believe me, you will be overpowered for a lot of the game. I think I managed to... I had originally been playing a thief, either that or just had a master key. Yeah, no, because I was a bandit, so I just picked the master key. And there's a way you can use that to get to Andre of Astora before you do anything else. Like, you can get into the Undead Parish. Ooh, that was a pretty nice jump you did there. Without doing anything, without going through the Taurus Demon or anything. I forget how you do it, but it's possible. So I did that, got it up to, like, +2. A +2 Black Knight Sword. Because I managed to kill some Crystal Lizards to get the Twinkling Titanite. One-shotted the Taurus Demon with it. Anyway, here's Gwyn again. Okay. Now I think what I want to do is, I want to just take a hit, give a hit. Yeah, I think that's how I want to play this. Alright. No! Alright, come on. Yes! And that's why I suggest having a, medium shield. Come on. That has to be his easiest attack to parry in my book. Okay, so, took a little longer than I would have liked, but he's dead. I really wish I could praise the sun right now, just for the irony. But anyway, Gwyn's dead. We've beaten Dark Souls. Now we can either light the fire or walk away. I'm not really sure which is supposed to be the good ending or the bad ending. Some say this is the bad ending, even though it's like what Front always asked you to do. Because if you link the fire, you're basically just you're basically becoming the next Gwyn. You're perpetuating the Age of Fire, but eventually you're going to burn out and somebody else is going to have to kill you. But if you walk out, you become the king of the Age of Shadows. Whatever, we're going to link the fire. Not much of an ending, but, you know. That happened. So, yeah. That's the end of Dark Souls, guys. I actually finished the series. Sorry about that. So, let's talk about Dark Souls. It's a very good game, in my opinion. It is possibly one of my favorite games of all time. I have sunk so many endless hours into this game because I just love it, and I play through it so many times because it never becomes like a cakewalk. You always have to be on your toes, but at the same time, it's not overtly difficult. I know I've mentioned this before, but I make a distinction between difficult and punishing. This game, you work at it, you keep digging, you know, you're dying again and again, but every time you die, it's your fault. You just have to examine, you know, what did I do wrong here? How can I avoid doing that again? You go back through, and it's ultimately satisfying knowing that first time I beat Gwyn, I had died 6 or 7 times, and it felt so good because it was something that I worked towards, and actually I learned how the fight went, how to keep him from completely wrecking me, and I won. And that's the way Dark Souls is. You have to, you know, examine what you did wrong, try to correct it, and do better. And once you've gotten so far into the game, like, once you've beaten it so many times, you realize that it's not a truly difficult game. There's a learning curve. And once you learn the game, there you go. So, anyway, overall, I would give this game... This is one of the few times I will actually say 10 out of 10. You know, there are things they could have done better. You know, Bed of Chaos, and I'm sure a couple other things. But overall, it doesn't really impact the overall game. It is a beautiful game. I love the soundtrack to it, which is always an important thing for me. A soundtrack is... I'm a very auditory person. I remember sounds. I enjoy sounds. It's something that's always been very important to me. Graphically, I'd say the graphics fit. Some people say it's a little drab, but I think with the world they set up, they just nailed the graphics. I think I have no complaint about the graphics. Playstyle, again, that's kind of the first thing I went into with the whole difficulty thing. I enjoy it. I think there's a good variety of weapons. You can play through this 6 or 7 times and not even play the same game almost, because you'll have your sorcerer he's not worrying about watching his health bar, because he knows that if he gets hit he's done for. Instead, he's watching how many spells he's using, because you have to save the spells for the enemies that need it. If you just use a crystal soul spear on every hollow that moves, you're going to end up with nothing when you reach the boss. You can play as the cleric or the knight, who basically who just takes all the damage. He's regenerating health. He has a ton of defense. He doesn't die. I don't know. I could go on for quite a while about this game, but the gameplay, I love it. Storyline, I think they said I to take story and make 2 distinct parts with it: story and backstory. Storyline, what they present you, what they throw at you in game, I think they did really well with. It feels like you're always progressing, and I like the way they did it. It has a nice feel to it. I enjoy the setting that they use with the whole medieval style. I can't believe I actually talked all the way through the credits, but I like that. Also, this is just throwing us into New Game Plus. It's the cutscene we saw at the beginning of the game. But backstory, the lore of Dark Souls. Shut up, we've already listened to this. If you dig into the lore of Dark Souls, if you go through all the item tooltips and just extrapolate, there's a lot of story going on in Dark Souls. You could fill several books with Dark Souls lore. And I mean, I'm going to compare it to Middle-earth here. Now, it's not quite on par with Middle-earth, but it could easily develop into that if people went that direction with it. This could, honestly, Lordran or Drangleic or whatever you want to call it, they could easily take it and turn it into the next Middle-earth, because there is so much going on. Hovel the Rock's life story, all the stuff that happened with Gwyn and Seath, it's amazing. And every character, there is not an NPC in this game who doesn't have some kind of backstory that you can find somewhere. Dungeon cell key. Let's see, what else can I talk about with my quick little review of Dark Souls? Let's see, I did gameplay, story, music. Yeah, with the soundtrack, I think they did really well with it. They don't always have music, like right now there's no music, and that's fine by me. I think there are sometimes when not having music can work. It's appropriate. And then, all the boss fights have, the boss fight theme is good. And then, like I said, with Gwyn, I liked his very haunting, end melody. Yeah. So, I think that pretty much concludes what I have to say about the game. So, very good game. I would definitely suggest that you buy it. Try it for yourself. You may want to rent it, because I know it's not for everyone. Some people want a game they can just kind of ease through, or something like that, and that's fine. I won't begrudge anyone. But if you enjoy putting yourself up to a challenge, and then if you enjoy the feeling at the end of that, when you have accomplished something that you once thought was impossible, that's what Dark Souls is. And it is just, if you enjoy that feeling, you need to pick up this game. So anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Hope you all enjoyed this video and this series. Yeah. Leave a like or a favorite if you did enjoy this video. If you enjoy my videos as a whole, please subscribe. I would love to see you guys around. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of this series, this game, this video, anything. Also, while we're talking about comments, let me know what you think about Dark Souls 2. Do you want... I know we want to see Dark Souls 2, but do you want to see a New Game Plus run of Dark Souls 1? At some point, it would probably be 1 or 2 series later. And also, with Dark Souls 2, do you want me to do a blind run? Or do what I did with Dark Souls, try to learn the game, and then go through it? Like, do you want a blind run or a teaching run? But anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'm the Ancient Wolflord, and I will talk to you guys later. And I will see you tomorrow with an Alan Wake video. New series coming out. If you don't know the game, that's... not many people do. I'll talk more about it when we actually get into it, but you can look it up in the meantime. That's Alan Wake, just the name Alan, A-L-A-N, space W-A-K-E. Yeah, just look it up, or wait until tomorrow. So I'm the Ancient Wolflord, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one, guys.